So this woman is going to say something I've said many times on this platform about as the economy gets tougher and tougher, men and women going to have to be married and be together to make it. Now, this woman said the exact same thing that I said. And I want you to hear how she was attacked by saying that.
I recently said you have to be married in 2026 in order to survive this economy, and the black women of TikTok dragged me. Let me clarify. I am a strong, independent black woman through and through, okay? I do it by myself. I am not married. I am single. I have my own house. I have my own career. I have my own side hustles. I have a child. I have a lot of things, right? So I am a single, independent black woman through and through. I understand the fact that we can do it on our own. We do not need a man. We definitely don't need a man who's going to be a liability or make our lives more stressful, complicated, whatever. I get that. But to the women who are saying, girl, only you, never that, I'm sure y'all are dating, and most likely most of y'all are probably dating and letting that man take from you, even though he's not your husband, even though he's not trying to commit to you. I will also say this: do what you want. I'm not telling anybody to do anything, but I am saying that this economy is getting harder and harder by the day. And as a single, independent black woman with a child who is doing well, who is still able to save, who is still able to invest, having a partner in life that is aligned to you and that can make your life easier, I'm for it. Okay, so I don't understand where all the backlash is coming from, that people don't want a relationship at all, it seems like, or have nothing in their head that wants to be married. I think y'all may have some trauma. I don't know. I know I have trauma too from relationships, and I didn't want to get married at one point.
I know some of them was like, how dare she would say something like this? And it's not just, so let's not put it just on black women. It is American culture right now. It's not a black thing. It's American culture. I'm hearing that messaging about not needing men, XYZ, in all communities. Now, some people or some women in America have really convinced themselves, well, I don't need no one. You know why? It's easy to convince yourself you don't need somebody when you feel like you can't attain it. You see, some of them feel like they can't attain a husband. They can't attain the ring. They can't attain a marriage. They can't attain someone to love them for whatever the reason. There's multiple reasons why they feel they can't attain it. So when you feel you can't attain something, then you just say, well, I don't need it. I hate it. I do whatever the case may be. But some of them saying, we've seen this before over the years, some of the same women have talked that way. I've seen them so many times over the years. Finally meet a guy and, oh, they the most loving woman ever. Oh, they are a wife. They doing everything opposite in what they said they would do online. I've seen it too many times. In the 14 years I've been doing content on the internet, ladies and gentlemen. That's the beautiful thing about me. I've seen a lot of people come and go. I've seen a lot of people change they talking points. I've seen a lot of people get out the game and all kind of things, right? Since I've been doing this for the past 14 years. And I'm telling you, the women that's saying that, they feel they can't attain a marriage, or they just got out of a marriage that they 9 times out of 10 walked away from or whatever. And they're blaming, the husband, saying him, and, they're not happy, X, Y, Z, but it's not on a man to make you happy. Just like it's not on a woman to make you happy either. You're supposed to be making yourself happy. And really, you talking about you're not happy. I mean, have you ever thought that you're not happy because you're not even expressing happiness just in your personal life and not giving it the other way around? I mean, a lot of times things are a two-way street. But that's a, conversation of a different day, ladies and gentlemen. It really is. Now, when you feel like you can't attain something, sometimes you can hate it. And that's what really a lot of that is. But reality speaking, this economy is tough. Now let's go back to black. Over 600,000 black women have been let go from their jobs. And they're saying at least close to 500,000 black men as well. And the black women who are doing okay, who going to always still be good, is the one that got their man. The one that's, listen, we've got to work together as a team, okay? We got to work together as a team, man, woman. You can't build a community without a team, without a family. You don't build communities off of single people. That never work. It takes man, woman, child, and then you expand from there. That's the way human society has always worked. So this I'm just gonna be single deal, and let's glorify a single. You really don't realize where that's going, and it's gonna go a really dark place in not too long. And when you need someone or want to be with someone, you're not gonna be in a position. And the crazy part is, women that are ages that they can marry and all of that, saying this sort of thing. Now I understand trauma happens. Listen, if anybody understands relationship trauma, it's me, okay? But you got to understand this, and this is what helped me get past a lot of my stuff. That's that person and that relationship. The next person don't have their name or anything. And you should know from the last situation how to pick better. Because see, when you go through a relationship, I'm trying to teach you something. You need to assess what worked in that relationship, what went wrong, and what did you, don't point blame at them, what did you allow that led to that end? Even though they done something, you still allowed some things to go down to get to that point. Because it's not always just that person. It's both in a relationship. And once you be honest with yourself and assess everything that went down and what you allowed to go down, what you never spoke up on, what you never whatever, then you should assess that and say, okay, now the next relationship I go into, I'm not going to allow this, and this. Now, you're not going to like put nothing on the next person, say, oh, well, yeah, because the last relationship I was in, this happened. No. That's not what I'm talking about. Because you don't sit up here and crucify somebody for something they didn't even do or whatever. Every relationship is different. No, you just know the warning signs quick, and you hurry up and address it quick and don't let it get out of hand, whatever it may be. You don't ever bring up a previous relationship in a relationship with a person you have now, with your husband, your wife. You just don't bring up no previous anything. Everybody got a history, right? But heal from your trauma and understand that, hey, you start off with a clean slate. If you need to go to therapy, talk about it. Because a lot of you who's online talking that mess, you really want to be married. You actually do. But you're spewing a lot of things. And my thing is, this stuff is propaganda. And that's why I try to tell people, especially young ladies, don't listen to these, especially these older women. Don't listen to them talking online, because they made mistakes in their relationships. And they're trying to like, well, I'm trying to advise you. No, you're not. Because you would tell them actually what you did wrong too. Because you never talk about what you did wrong in a relationship. One thing about men, a man just don't wake up. Just like you say, women just don't wake up and leave. A man don't wake up and not be around you too much. A man don't want to wake up one day and just want to live at work. A man don't wake up one day and just don't want to be around you too much. You get on his nerves. Men don't wake up like that either. You see, you never tell both sides of the story. You don't tell one side. Tell both sides. There's always, let me tell you something, when it comes to relationships, there's always a two-sided story. Don't just listen to one side. Say, nah, I need to listen to her side. I need to listen to his side too. So I can kind of make an accurate assessment of what happened with you guys. Because that's also the internet. You hear one side and don't hear the other. Now, if a person's honest in their dealings, they can say, you know what, yes, this happened, but this is what I did. And I did this and did that. I say, okay, you being honest about it. You acknowledging your part. But don't sit up here and let nobody talk you out of a family. Don't do that. Family is everything. You hear me? Your personal family is everything. Children need a dad. Women need a husband, period. You say, I don't need this. Let me tell you something. If God himself said it was not good for man to be alone, and that's man. Men have more strength than you. Men endure more than women. We do a lot as men. And even after all that, as we are as men, God himself said it's not good for us as men to be alone, and that we need to be with women. So if women don't have what we have as men, how much more the woman needs to be with the man? But that's what women was, in the original sense, was put here for, to be with the man. Not to say nobody will law and master and treat you bad. I'm not saying that, but we're supposed to be a pair. We're supposed to be a team, basically. We're supposed to be a team. And men who are alone, you know why some of them are angry about it? Because they're supposed to have a woman. They're supposed to have a team. Some women are angry too. They claim they don't need a man, but they try to replace a man with their friends, but their friends will never replace a man. No, get with somebody that's gonna love you. You love them, and it's about their heart, their character, and who they are. Not that superficial crap that people try to sell online. Get with a good person, a good man, a good woman. They're good people. Some people may be rough around the edges. Okay, rough around the edges can be fixed. But long as the core of them is good, their heart, their character, their morals, how they think, are they happy people? Are they sharing? Are they honorable? Are they truthful? That's the type of things that matter at the end of the day. Because looks gonna fade. Trust me, it's gonna fade. Everybody gonna get old if you live long enough. Sure, you can go to plastic surgery you want. Your plastic surgery can't fix a liar. Plastic surgery can't fix a cheat. Plastic surgery can't fix a person who's just a downright horrible person. Plastic surgery can't fix any of that. That's the most important thing in a relationship, if that woman or man is a good man or good woman. So, yes, good people need to be together to make it, especially in this economy, because it's rough out here. And trust me, 2 incomes is a lot better than 1.